Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. So obviously you're here for this mess. So I did start shopping the Sephora VIB sale Rouge because I am a Rouge member because I have a problem, as we all know. So I'm going to start with the big bag. It's only big because it has this tote inside. I believe this is for Rouge members. Let me take it out of the plastic. It's either just VIBs or VIB Rouge. But if you shop the sale, you get this free tote bag. It's in store. You don't get it if you shop online, but it looks like this. And it doesn't close or anything, and it has a really long strap. I thought it was gonna have like shorter handles like this, so not sure what I'll use that for, but we'll see if I can use it for something. So in terms of products I actually got, we'll start with some more affordable things. The first thing I picked up was this Sephora cleansing cream for waterproof face and eye makeup, and this one says anti-fatigue and energizing. It's in the pomegranate scent. I got this for when I travel. It was very overpriced. They were charging like $8 for these, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's not even completely full. This is 1.69 fluid ounces. I also was smelling the different fragrances because they had like coconut, and I think one was called yuzu. It looked like it was supposed to be lemon, and I forget the other scents, but they all kind of smelled the same, and they were all super greasy and like leaking everywhere because people are disgusting with samples. But I asked my boyfriend which one I should get, and he picked this one, so I got that for traveling. I also got this Sephora Goji lip balm. Now, I believe this is supposed to be a lip balm with a scrub in it, and I use a lip scrub like on a daily basis because my lips peel very fast even if I have chapstick on every day, and this smells so good. So that's what it looks like. There's like dog hair everywhere. What else is new? It just smells so good. I think it's kind of like a berry scent, like kind of strawberry, raspberry-ish. Never seen or smelled a goji berry, but that's what that is, and I'm very excited to try that out. And then the next thing I picked up was this Tarteist Treats. It has the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara, which I have been dying to try. You get the Tarteist Pro To Go palette, which I thought looks really nice for travel. And then a Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in WCW, which I'm guessing is Women Crush Wednesday. And I've been wanting to get this little Pro To Go palette, and since I wanted to try that mascara, the palette itself is $23, and this whole kit was only $2 more. So I figured why not get the little extra so I can try that out. And this is something that I did not think I was gonna buy. I was telling myself, no, you have enough highlighters, you don't need that. But I love this YouTuber, and she collabed with Smashbox, so I wanted to support her. This is the Holmes and Smashbox Spotlight palette, and I got mine in the shade Pearl. I love watching her videos, and I didn't even look at the palette, but I swatched it, and I was like, I should have never looked at it. But there are those shades. I'll swatch them. Now I'm not crazy about the darkest one. Ooh. In this palette, because when I swatched it in store it looked pretty glittery, but now it's actually not looking too bad in person at home. But right here we have Turn It On Pearl. The middle one is Crank It Up Pearl. And then this one is Blow a Fuse Pearl. So they are very nice for light skin. I think I'm gonna like those a lot. I just was trying not to spend as much money. That never works during the VIB sale. Alright, so the reason I had 2 bags is because my boyfriend always buys me makeup, even though he spends so much money and I tell him not to. He buys me makeup. So the first thing, I've had a fuzzy on my shirt. Hopefully you couldn't see that. The first thing he got me was the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself Eye and Cheek palette. This is another one I kept going back and forth. I'm like, no, I don't need it. I rarely wear colored eyeshadows. I'm a neutral, natural girl. But I kept looking at it and I swatched it in Ulta and Sephora multiple times. And I kept hearing mixed reviews. A lot of people were saying they're not very pigmented. That's what the palette looks like. And that they weren't that great. You can't really like make a real look with this palette, blah blah blah. But my justification was, since I rarely wear colors, why not get this one palette, because I know I like Tarte, because they are beautiful, and I thought they were nicely pigmented when I swatched them. I'll swatch some for you. I'll just do a couple right next to each other. So that's just some of the colors. And since I don't like anything too obnoxious on my eyes, I thought these would be nice because I can have a tiny little pop of color and not look like a crazy clown face or something, and it'll still be comfortable for me. So this also has a highlighter in the middle, if you didn't know. But yeah, that's why I ended up purchasing that one. And next, again, wasn't gonna buy this. I was trying to be so good and only buy stuff that I needed / really wanted from the sale, since you only get 15% off. But again, swatch something I was avoiding swatching, which is the Benefit California blush, and it's gorgeous. For the longest time, I kept telling myself I hate glittery blushes or shimmery blushes. I only like matte. But I fell in love with the Becca. It was one of the like champagne splits that they had a while ago. It was limited edition. But it has, I think, the Flower Child blush. My favorite blush, hands down. So I've been testing out shimmery blushes, and I really liked California. So I was considering getting the full size, but then I saw this, which is Sunday, My Prince Will Come. So my boyfriend also picked this up for me because I was asking him, you know, should I get the full size or should I get this little kit? It comes in a really pretty little makeup bag. It's like pink with gold shimmer. And I guess they gave a little like tips and tricks book. They all come wrapped up in this cute little tissue paper, which I'm destroying. But you get a little baby California, which I said, you know, this would be good if I travel, and I keep saying everything's good for travel. I don't travel a lot, but sometimes when I stay over at my boyfriend's, I like to, you know, have smaller things. So the only downside that I'm kind of upset about with this little kit is that you don't get the pretty sun like overspray on the blush. But I'm also kind of okay with that because I don't want like too much glitter in my blush. This one's not even looking shimmery now. It definitely has shimmer in it. I can see it in the box. So that's it there. It's a nice light peachy blush. Very excited. And as usual, it comes with their little brush inside. This surprisingly is my first Benefit blush, but I'm super excited to finally have a boxed blush. Now the reason that he told me to get this kit instead of the full size is because I swatched this mini high beam and I was like, ooh, that's really pretty, because this is just a pinky liquid illuminator. So he was like, go with that one because you said you liked it. But you also get a They're Real tinted primer. Now I've never used a tinted primer. I know I have a sample of their They're Real mascara. This one looks like it's brown as well, so I guess I can use that with that sample mascara I have. And then finally you get a sample of the Gimme Brow, and this is in shade 3. I swatched this on my hand just to see the color, and it looked like it would match my hair. At least I hope it does. I always thought this shade would be too light for me, but it looked dark enough, so I'm also very excited to try that because I've never tried their brow products. So that was everything I picked up in store. Now I did place an order online, but I wanted to get this video up, so I'm just going to talk you through everything I ordered online. Now, if you watched my previous videos, you know that in my first empties video, I talked about the Caudalie Resveratrol Lift Eye Lifting Balm and how expensive it is and how much I freaking love it. So, of course, that's the one item I said I am definitely purchasing that eye balm because I got a Sephora gift card for Christmas and I've been saving it specifically for the sale to get that eye balm. So that was $62. Another one I wanted to pick up in store, but they absolutely were sold out of it. I asked, they didn't have it in the understock or in the back, was the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. This is my holy grail eye primer. I highly recommend it. It's the best one I've tried by far. There's no drugstore dupe. And, you know, I've tried like Urban Decay, Too Faced, nothing compares to the NARS. Another thing, never thought I was going to buy this, but my boyfriend and I were actually shopping in Ulta, and I tested out the Philosophy Pure Grace Summer Surf fragrance. I've been wanting to smell it, because I know last year my mom got their summery beach pure gray scent, whatever it was, and she loves stuff that smells like sunscreen or the beach. And I went back and smelled the one she got last year, and it smells quite sweet. The one that they came out with this year, my boyfriend, I sprayed it on me and he kept saying, I really like how that smells. And I was really surprised that he liked it that much, but he kept saying like, you should get that one, but we didn't buy it when I was at Ulta. So I decided I'll just get it because I know he really likes it and I liked it too. I normally don't go for scents like that, but I did like it, so I got the set that had the lotion and I think a 2-ounce perfume, so that was $54. I decided to get the Smashbox Always On gel liner, that was $18, and I got it in the black shade. I think there only is one shade, never mind, it's black. I was looking at this when we were in Sephora, and I was debating between the Always Sharp and this one because, as you can probably tell, I don't wear eyeliner a lot, but I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone more and more, hence the like orangey tone eyeshadow today. But I was like, you know what, I don't need to spend this much money on an eyeliner. And when I was shopping online, I kept looking at it and I was like, I should just go for it. It's waterproof. I'll probably love it because I love my Always Sharp one that I have in Penny Lane. I got my usual samples. Now, something else I've been wanting to buy for so long because of Elle Florence, I'll link her down below, was the YSL Volupte Tint and Oil in the color Red My Lips, which is $15. This is $32 for a tinted lip oil. And again, I've heard mixed reviews, but I actually got a sample in the last Sephora order I placed, and I loved it. It definitely stained my lips. The stain lasted. I actually rubbed it off because I had to go to work, and I thought it was a little too bright, but I just think they're beautiful, and I couldn't decide if the Red My Lips was going to be too much for me or not, but I thought it was so beautiful in one of Elle's videos where she mentioned it, so I had to get it. And then I redeemed a bunch of my points. I got the Dry Bar Triple Sec 3-in-1 something for your hair. That was 100 points. I wanted to try the Diva Curl Build Up Buster. It's like a clarifying shampoo, I believe. That was 100 points. And then the YSL, the Shock Mascara, I really want to try that, and that was 100 points. So, yeah. That's everything I got from Sephora. But, like I was saying, we were at Ulta because Ulta sent me a 20% off coupon. Now, I'm kicking myself because I thought that you could use it twice. And I was gonna buy whatever wasn't in stock in store online because my boyfriend, again, wanted to buy me makeup. So, turns out it didn't work twice. So, I probably would have bought a lot of that Sephora stuff at Ulta had I known that I could only use it once. And I would have bought a bunch of drugstore stuff that I didn't get. So, little upset, especially because I wanted to get that Tarte palette, and I went back and asked if they would let me use my coupon because it wasn't in stock when we were there, and they were like, nope, sorry. So, not very happy with them, but I wanted to include these items because most of them you can get at Sephora during the sale in case you don't usually shop at Ulta or you aren't like a platinum member and might not have received that 20% off coupon. So the first one is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I also got, it's in my shower already, so I'm not going to show you because it's wet, but I got a clarifying shampoo from Redken. Don't really know anything about it. I just decided I really wanted a clarifying shampoo because I was trying to avoid buying that Diva Curl one because it's like 8 ounces for, I want to say $28 or $34, something like that. So, trying the Redken one so far. I only tried it once. I don't know if it did anything. I think I need to leave it on a little longer, but we'll see. And finally, another one I was debating, couldn't decide. Too Faced Natural Love. So, I've watched a lot of reviews, a lot of swatch videos, because the first time I saw like sneak peeks of this palette, which by the way is gorgeous, I just wish it didn't have the velvet. Everyone says they like the velvet. I don't love it. But, because I think it's going to get dirty really fast. But anyways, I thought this was gorgeous. I heard a bunch of different sides, like, yes, this is great, no, this is stupid. Basically, this palette has some shades from some of their other palettes. Can you see them all? Hopefully. It comes with a ginormous mirror. But one person said something that really like stuck out to me, and that was, if you've never tried a Too Faced palette, this is the perfect one for you because it has a little bit of everything. And that kind of stuck with me, and I was like, okay, I do want this one because I do not have a Too Faced palette. I've never tried one because I can't decide which one to try. I've heard mixed reviews about peach. I'm not super into all those peachy colors for an everyday look. The chocolate ones I really want to try, but I can't decide which one I would like best. So I have saved their natural eyes, like there's the matte one and then the normal one with shimmer shades. And I know this contains some of those shades in this palette along with some other stuff. So I thought this one's perfect for me. And I used it to create the look I have on today, and I really like it. I've only used it once so far, but this color, Hot and... oh my god. Let's not drop it or I will cry. Anyway, this color, Hot and Bothered, has been speaking to me since I first looked at this palette in the store. Also Honey Butter. But, you know, hand swatches aren't the greatest, but I think it worked really well on the eyes. It was super simple for me to use, and I'm pretty happy. So I just swatched a few. There's 2 matte ones here and the rest are shimmer. They do have some glitter ones in here as well. I'm not a huge fan of glitter personally, which was another thing that was scaring me away from this palette. But like I said, I really like it. And I highly recommend this one if you're into neutrals like me but want to try a few pops of color, because they do have some orangey tones, definitely pink and purple, and the rest is pretty natural. But very glad I picked this up. Another thing I was debating, like, well, okay, I'm only going to let myself buy the Natural Love or the Tarte Believe in Yourself, but because of my boyfriend, I have both. So thank you. So that is everything. I am anxiously awaiting my online order. I have way too much makeup to play with, but what else is new? Let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial using this palette or any of the other stuff I got, because I have tons of stuff I want to try with these items. Let me know down in the comments what you picked up. Also check the box below. I'll link my Instagram if you want to follow me on there. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, specifically hauls, because we know I do way too many hauls. But I'd love if you guys would subscribe. It would seriously make my day. But thanks again for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.